In the bustling town of Ajuba, mornings were filled with the irresistible scent of Akara, the deep-fried bean cakes that locals couldn't get enough of. The sun would rise, casting a warm glow over the streets as people flocked to Mama Ife's Akara joint located at the T-junction in the town center. Her Akara was known far and wide for its unique taste, a crunchy exterior that gave way to a soft, flavorful inside which makes other sellers full of envy of the way people patronizes her. Each bite was like a piece of heaven, making it the highlight of everyone's day. But what the town people didn't know was that Mama Ife's secret ingredient for her Akara was far darker than anyone could imagine. She belonged to an evil society who demand heavy price from any who sought their help in anything asked from them, whom the price is indeed heavy. Every 6 months she must sacrifice a virgin girl which she usually bring from the far villages in guise to help them her life but always ended up as her secret ingredients. What a wicked world. The blood of the innocent was mixed with the batter, infusing her Akara with a taste that was almost magical. It was a secret she guarded fiercely, believing it was the key to her thriving business. One fateful evening, after the market had closed and the streets fell silent, a young girl named Neka wandered near Mama Ife's shop. She had heard tales of the delicious Akara and wanted to taste it for herself. But that night, fate would twist unexpectedly. As Neka approached, she felt a strange chill in the air. The shadows seemed to stretch, whispering secrets of the past. She felt goosebumps all over her body. In the heart of the village, the spirit of a girl named Adiz, a past victim of Mama Ife, lingered restlessly. Adiz had never found peace. Her life had been stolen too soon. The injustice of her fate burned in her heart. Driven by anger and a desire for vengeance, her spirit roamed the town, waiting for the right moment to reveal the truth. As Neka stood by the shop, drawn by the aroma, the air thickened. A sudden gust of wind swept through, and with it came a whisper that only she could hear. "Run, child. The Akara hides a terrible secret." Startled, Neka turned, but the streets were empty. Confused yet compelled, she felt an unshakable urge to discover what lay beneath the golden brown surface of the beloved Akara. Determined, Neka visited the local elders, listening to their stories. The tales of Adiz's disappearance haunted her. Each elder spoke of a girl who vanished on a night when the moon was full, last seen near Mama Ife's shop. A connection sparked in Neka's mind, and she began to piece together the puzzle. That night, Neka returned to Mama Ife's shop, heart pounding. She observed the woman as she prepared her next batch of Akara. The ritual was familiar, but something felt off. Just then, the air shimmered, and Adi's spirit appeared before Neka, translucent and desperate. "You must expose her," the spirit urged. "Only then will I find peace." The spirit told her that beneath Mama Ife's seat is where her remains was buried. With newfound resolve, Neka devised a plan. The following market day, she gathered the townsfolk, her voice steady but urgent. "Listen. There's a secret behind Mama Ife's Akara. She recounted the tales she had learned, the whispers of the spirit, and the truth behind the delicious treat. The crowd gasped, eyes darting to Mama Ife, who stood frozen, her expression a mix of fear and fury. "This is nonsense," she shouted, but her voice trembled. The townsfolk, however, were no longer swayed by her charm. They pressed closer, demanding answers. In that moment, the spirit of Addis materialized, glowing with ethereal light. "I am not at rest," she declared, her voice echoing through the crowd. "Mama Ife has taken innocent lives for her greed. Her Akara feeds on suffering." The townspeople recoiled, their shock turning to anger when they dug out the remains of the Mama Ife's victim right under her seat. They cornered Mama Ife, whose facade began to crumble. "I did what I had to do," she cried, her voice breaking. "I needed to survive." But the weight of her deeds hung heavy in the air. The villagers, once loyal customers, now felt betrayal coursing through their veins. They turned their backs on Mama Ife, and in that moment, she realized the truth: her secret was out. With the town in turmoil, the spirit of Addis finally felt a sense of release. She had helped unveil the darkness, ensuring that no more innocents would suffer. As the townsfolk rallied together, they vowed to honor Addis' memory, ensuring her sacrifice would not be forgotten. From that day forward, the Akara shop was shut down, and in its place, a small memorial for Addis was built. The aroma of Akara faded, but the spirit of the town grew stronger, united in the belief that no good could come from a secret soaked in blood. In Ajuba, the people learned that true prosperity comes from honesty, community, and respect for one another, values that would never again be compromised.